Oh look, it's an indie beat 'em up. Those things don't happen often. This is Mother Russia Bleeds. It's I don't know how well known it is. I just picked it up at random because it seemed very aggressively gory, and it is quite so. You got this maniac looking dude. Whatever.
So, is this like it's just like a Streets of Rage type thing?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
that's
it's
cool.
I mean, it's hard. That's its shtick. It's not particularly deep, but doesn't pull any punches, so to say. It's a game for the proletariat for sure.
They should
Bourgeoisie
have
better stay out.
they should they should have called this Worker versus Parasite.
Yeah.
Actually, they just should have just made it that just based off that cartoon on The Simpsons at that time. Remember that?
Hmm. Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh man, you got the friggin' you got the track pants on, bro.
Hmm. I know. I'm full Slavic, full
Can you like
Slavic hard
squat?
base here. What?
Can you squat to get health back?
I wish
Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
there is like the whole plot is based on a drug that's been going around that just basically turns into a zombie, but you know because it's Russia, people use it anyway. It's like a you don't you have like one attack, I mean which is normal for beat 'em ups, but it's what you're basically going to be doing is running up, punching, and when people are
It's
down, smash their face in.
my video is still reading this as private. Like it still says private below
Son
that.
of
You
a
know that?
bitch. Son of a bitch. Someone's gonna die. Someone's gonna get sent to the gulag over this. Is this seriously?
Yeah, I just noticed it's private, and I got no chat window here. I can't say anything.
I wonder if chat's not showing up because oh, this is beyond. This is like, for people who are making money off of this, it must be this has to be the hardest job in the world. I don't even know if anything's coming up now. Can you tell me? I think it is.
All right, I'm not. It's not private now. We're good.
Let me just see if chat works. Oh yeah. Chat widget works now too. That's funky.
Whoa, what? The chat widget works. It's so small. You gotta make it bigger, bro.
I didn't know how big it was.
What do you think I'm paying you for, bruh?
You're not paying me at all. This is Soviet Russia.
When I started
The
working
state
here,
pays me.
when I started working here, I had to pay you.
Well, that's your fault. For being a cunt bourgeoisie bastard. Now I can't even enter text into the chat, so you're gonna have to do it for me. Ah, there we are. So this is going to it's gonna be good, I guess. All right.
That looks cool.
Yeah.
Think about the people who have to
Well, it's
run
gonna be like
podcasts and shit. Think about that for a minute. Oh god.
I like, you know, I appreciate that. Okay, I appreciate that Russia has become a meme lately for reasons other than, well, not necessarily good reasons, but reasons other than communism.
Yeah, that's the way it used to be. Well, when I say used to, I mean 100 years ago.
They were known for not being able to get their shit together, and then they tried to get their shit together, and now they're known for justifiably not being able to get their shit together. With all due respect.
Yeah, it reminds me of here. Like, I think the same thing when people wonder, like, why would you ever go to Russia? It just looks like a boring hellhole. And I think the same thing. I think the same thing about here sometimes.
Oh yeah. Sure.
It's cold a lot, and there's nothing to do, and drugs are insane.
Yeah, if you like cold trees, and like cold trees and alcohol, then that's your place. But that's true for a lot of places.
Whoa, we have a donation from some guy named John.
Wow, thanks, John. Man, who are all these samey looking dudes I'm beating up? Why aren't they wearing track pants? That's probably why I'm beating them up.
How is this game's like the? Do you have a hard time hitting people? Like, is it one of those things?
It's a little tough. I've seen worse, but
I always found
exactly
beat 'em
trying to
ups.
fix that problem.
I always found beat 'em ups hard to deal with because I can never get on the same plane as the enemy. You know what?
Yeah. But you can still spam like the jumping kick and pretty much, you know, keep yourself safe. That's another trope of these types of games. I think I'd like beat 'em ups more if you just had more attacks. Like maybe you have fighting game inputs or something.
Yeah, I was just thinking that the other day. Actually, now that you mention it, I was thinking about Wouldn't it be cool if, like, say Street Fighter 6, they went in a bold new direction where you would have a fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the fight would end, and you would keep walking off the right side of the screen,
Oh yeah.
and you would just fight people as you like. That's the story mode, right? You just kept walking. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't that work? Like, why wouldn't that work? You just get to another enemy and you just fight him, and then stuff happens, and then a little cutscene, and then you keep walking, and then you fight some more guys, and there's all the normal Street Fighter characters that you fight eventually through the story,
Mm-hmm.
but there's also like clones and like wireframes like from Melee.
Generic people, yeah.
Yeah, I'd play that. I'd like just turn my brain off and play that. Because it'd be like Street Fighter, but you can just keep going.
Yeah, yeah.
They already have all the controls for it. Like, you don't actually have to change anything. Just make it so you can keep walking off the screen.
So you can, in this game, you can, like, press the trigger to heal as much as you want. As long as you have, like, drugs. And you sort of, because everyone's so drugged up, I guess, you can just sort of suck them out of corpses.
It's horrible that this is like the mainstream, like, mental idea of Russia when you get games like this and Stalker. Like, this is like Stalker.
It's just, yeah. You just kind of suck it. Just kind of.
You just get along through the sheer anger alone.
Yeah.
Get through a horrible life with tons of garbage everywhere.
What's the matter, princess?
I was thinking about playing Stalker again. I should do that.
Oh yeah. Stalker's a little more sympathetic than this game. This is just like I'm amazed that they explicitly refer to it as Russia, because it's just amazing. It's like that music genre, grindcore. Everything's just beyond hell all the time.
Man, it was so cold here a few days ago. And I swear to God, it was like minus 30 out Celsius one night. I was waking up, like, we had flash freeze weather one night. And I woke up at like 3 in the morning. And I had to get out of the house and get the truck started. And every door in the truck was frozen shut. And when I got out of I actually had to force the door of the house open to get out because the door was frozen. And I went out, right? I managed to get outside of the house, and I couldn't get the truck door open, so I had to go in and get the lock de-icer, that thing that you pour into the lock hole, right?
Shit.
And in the amount of time I went outside, right, and checked the door and then tried to get back inside the house, the door of the house froze over again.
Oh my god.
Like the door, the moisture, the latent moisture on the surface of the metal structure of the doorknob had froze again. It was this freezing cold flash freeze wind that was just blowing over the whole house. It was so cold. It was just unbelievable.
Yeah, the weather's been really strange lately. It's like it was warm like a few days ago. It's like 6 degrees
this is a weird month. Like this whole month we've been going between -20 and like +10. like a 30-degree variance, like over and over and over again. Then we had this huge rainstorm in the middle of February, and it prematurely got rid of the snow for a while. Remember that?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, here's where it gets fun. You got the and it's historically accurate too. The blue pigs munching corpses in the sewer.
I remember that.
Yeah, good times. Kingdom Come Deliverance should take a note from this game for historical accuracy.
This must be where all the trash goes. This is where I belong. Yeah, you could really have fun writing this. Like, you could really take this to such an extreme.
Yeah.
Like, he should have said, "This is my kind of place," or something.
You could just, like, throw the pigs down and beat them to death for no reason. Great. These people, they're just not even pretending to not be zombies anymore.
They're probably not zombies. They're probably just really bored or something.
Yeah.
They spent the entire day drinking and talking about nothing and looking out the window in a stairwell in an apartment.
Yeah. They're high schoolers.
They're fighting over who owns the poo bicycle.
Yeah. Yes, that story where there was wasn't it that a toilet backed up and spewed shit all over the place, and then the shit froze, and you know, they just wanted to take it and put it somewhere as a novelty, but they had to fight over who actually owned it, something like that.
Yeah, it was a toilet. It was the floor above them. The toilet broke, and the shit came down in like one gigantic shit icicle thing and froze solid. So like this looked like it must have weighed a ton. Like a frozen shit just sitting there. Like vertical, like a vertical tube of frozen shit.
Mm-hmm.
It was so cold the shit froze as soon as it came out.
Suck some drugs out of his foot. Just like in Mario Odyssey. Oh god, the rats. Now the rats are here. You can kind of punch them, but you're pretty much screwed when one kind of shake them off.
Yeah, just going to the store, I usually get full of about 45 rats I gotta shake off.
Yeah.
I walk to the store, it takes 3 hours to walk there in 8 feet of snow, and I get to the door and I gotta wipe all the rats off my body before I go in.
Those city folk just don't know what it's like.
I bought some cereal and I got home when I opened the box and there was a dead rat inside and no cereal. The rat had eaten the cereal and then found out only too late.
Oh shit, stop! What the fuck? Jeez, that's brutal. Stop. Man, that snowballed pretty fast.
You need like a bomb attack that you charge up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a thing that powers up and then you use it in the last ditch effort.
Just a chance to recover from these kinds of situations. Music's quite nice too.
Can you select other characters?
Yeah. I don't know if you can.
Is there like a big guy? Is there a really big guy?
I think so. I like the ratty looking dude that you know, it looks like it looks like one of the enemies. I don't even know what the hell this is. This is like... Oh yeah, boss time, you can tell. This doesn't make a lick of sense, but it's great. Ugh. 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 Exactly.
I just thought that would be fitting. I didn't play enough of it to get caught or anything, I don't think.
Who knows?
Holy shit, this guy turned into a tyrant or something.
Didn't... This is what he looks like. That's how he was born. Just your average Siberian.
That's your average Siberian woman. That's grandma there.
Yeah. Oh no. Hurry. Oh. There we go. Ooh. This is just like the meat room. This is the human processing plant. And it gets worse. It's just like a variety of shades of red pixels at some point. Get Wibble, I see. Your turn, little man.
Oh yeah, Betneb, or whatever that says. Wow.
Christ on a cracker. The common Russian saying. Cheeky breaky.
Хорошо.
Ah yes, a gang of alien rapists. Classic Nintendo trope.
God,
that
what
they adapt for
what
this game.
happened to them? What's going on with them? Are they naked?
I don't know, but the whole philosophy behind this game is I don't know, but it's hardcore. Yo, that sounds metal as fuck. Whoa.
Holy shit, that's crazy. Let's put that in the game. Why didn't they just actually make this a grindcore game or something?
It's close enough. I mean, if it was actually playing like heavy, like static with pig squeals, like for the whole game, it'd be kind of annoying.
Yeah, well, I mean, grindcore and non-music genres, they're trying to be abrasive and annoying to listen to, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what if you took that, what if you took that style and you made a game that was like this? It's like a beat 'em up, but it's so abrasive and annoying and awful to look at and disgusting that it is a grindcore game. I wonder, could you do that? Like, what if
that would actually tase people?
What if what if the whole soundtrack was pig squeal and noise, noise core, pig squeal and scorch, and screaming?
See,
I think you could do it.
I think fans of this style wouldn't even like that. I think that's the problem. I mean, it'd be what's the word I'm looking for? It'd be unusual anyway, but
people try to make vaporwave games.
Yeah, but vaporwave I think would work in like video game context. It'd be unusual, but it wouldn't be. It wouldn't have the kind of feel that they're going for, I think. Because I think that kind of super hardcore music only works as music, not much as a soundtrack.
Yeah, it's weird when you go on the internet and you discover that there's like a bazillion genres of music that is designed not to be listened to. It's really confusing. Like a lot of these grindcore albums and like extreme noisecore stuff, like the albums are just called like blank. Like there's not even a name.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 400 songs on the album and they're all called Untitled. How hard is that?
I know. Yeah, well, there's like there's the joke genres that use try to use as many like non-alphabetical alphanumeric symbols as you can to make it hard to Google.
Yeah, there's nothing harder than making your stuff impossible to find.
Mm-hmm. Deliberately.
So you only attract the hardest of fans that way, right? It's like a filter.
Ouch. Well, at least these ones are wearing pants. They're no match for the dive kick, though. Yeah, I'm kind of getting the vertical positioning problem here.
That's always been the problem with beat 'em ups. Has anyone discovered a way to fix that?
I don't think. Well, in this case, they never really tried. It's like when you're too used to a genre, and when you actually try to make one, you don't realize their flaws, their inherent flaws. Where's the mic? I lost my controller for a second there. Oh shit. I forgot about hyper mode. Of course there's a hyper mode. It goes super fast for a while.
Look at them working out back there.
Yeah. Well, how else do you get that, that leathery physique? I get those tattoos by, you know, just through sheer effort. It's like some kind of Dragon Ball Z transformation. We're all juiced up. Oh jeez.
I like that guy with like the green shirt and the disheveled looking hair. See that guy back there? I kind of wish he was you, like that was your character.
Damn it. Ah. Just trying to heal my dude, man.
What's with all those tires back there? What do they do?
They're just there for show. Just for style. Okay. Oh jeez. Like to wet up. Another problem with the whole vertical positioning thing, though, is it's hard to tell when it's actually a problem and when it's just it just looks wrong because it's isometric. Got freaking guards now. You got the guards and the prisoners teaming up against you. Am I getting you? Oh, it's still there. Jeez, these guys.
just wanted to get that in the chat.
Alright. Alright. Bald idiot set off the alarm. That's what you get for having like a face that looks vaguely human. Or like some kind of odd world creature. Just have to kind of survive here. The trusty jumping kick is doing wonders. Shit! What the? Where I am anymore. Okay. No. Donkos. This is a roll of toilet paper. You can just kind of beat somebody with a roll of toilet paper forever. No, get away from me. Oh, okay. See, this is just too long. Exactly. That's exactly my thoughts.
What the heck is the drug called Necro? Holy shit.
Yeah. Well, it's
Well, just call it poison.
well, it's a little less misleading than crocodile. Well, crocodile is pretty bad too.
Yeah, that's what I want there. That's what I want. I want something that eats my whole body, and it's called, I almost call it crocodile. That's what I want.
Yeah. Have you tried that new drug, blood rot? It clots your brain. You die before even knowing it.
Did you guys try that new drug, Throat Hole? It puts a hole in your throat.
Do I really need to kill every single person in the prison? This isn't a very good stealth game at all. Juiced up. Now we got a freaking ninja. My god. No, please, just... You're too skilled for me. These are like Ultra Instinct guards. Freaking... Alright. Oh yeah, now we got guns. This is where it gets weird. So these things hit from across the screen and kill in one hit. So they're just like a... Turn this into a total shit show. Throw them all into the next room.
What are you doing?
I'm throwing guns into the next room.
What strat is this? Well, oh my god, this is some next level strats we're seeing right here.
Yeah, I know.
This is some next gen strats, guys. Take notes. Holy shit.
Tech.
Holy shit. You should tell this to SWAT teams.
Hmm.
Throw your guns into the next room.
If you can't carry your guns, then just take them all. Just throw them around. shit. Oh, damn it. Can't really screw up in this section. He's having memories of his wife. I don't know what time it is in Russia. If that's what you're asking.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably the morning in Russia right now.
Just all the guns. Try to shoot. Oh god, sniper. Ah, shit. Okay. Shove off. Now that was one stage. It's Boko Week. Something something.
I see boats like that all the time with some Russian text on it around here, like Cyrillic.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty weird trying to figure out what it means.
They must be shipping in hard base CDs and track pants and giant hearts, you know, that kind of thing. These images again. Freaking dogs. Can I grab the dogs? Oh, just let me grab you. You did.
You really should be able to take those dogs and like break them over your knee.
Yeah.
For some reason, it always looks extra violent when you hurt animals and kids in games. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Look, there should be little kids in this that come up and they're just tall enough for you to kick their heads off.
I think there's some kids in the background there. Like extra bright colors for some reason.
Yeah, they should. You should have to fight them, and your normal kick should just blow their head off.
Brutal.
Like,
yeah, and dog whines are really annoying in games. They're extra pathetic for some reason. I guess because like human screams you hear all the time and just kind of doesn't mean anything after a point.
yeah, it's like how you know in a movie when it's getting serious when the knives come out.
Yeah, yeah.
For some reason.
That's the case in this game too. They're instant kill for most enemies. They're really dangerous. It's like you can punch people's heads off. You can smash them into a bloody pulp, but as soon as you get stabbed, you just can't carry on.
That must be why Trunks uses a sword.
Yeah. Damn. Ooh. Brambino. I just did a glory kill there. Jeez. What's this? Oh, that's a box full of weapons.
Friggin' Brambinos had to get into this game. The Brambino family knows no bounds.
Damn that bastard Brambino. He bops his own boys. This is the boss Brambino's base.
I was thinking about that line too since Four Swords. So I was like editing the video, and I got to that line. I was looking at it. This is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about it too. He kills his own boys. That's what I heard anyway.
That's the rumor. That's the word on the street. No.
What would be the point of that? Like, what would be the point of having a gang where you kill your own members?
It's a scare tactic. You'd have to do it like once or twice just to get the point across, but I mean, Brambino, he just hires you and he'll kill you the next day for no reason. That's why I joined as soon as I heard about it.
Join this gang to die instantly.
Yeah. There's sort of a hazing ritual too, where they ask you to beat Battletoads in one sitting. So only the best boys get in.
I don't know if I could beat that game to save my own life.
The boss Brambino, see, he asks you to beat Battletoads at his base in Bambino Boulevard.
if I had like 3 days to beat Battletoads or I'd die, I'd probably just die.
I know. Me too.
You know what though? I bet you'd never try harder on a game ever in your life though. If you were gonna die, if you couldn't beat it.
I'm so sick of these people.
Can you turn off your pain inhibitors?
I wish. Ugh. Alright. We're good. Can I punch these people? I don't know if that's a good idea. Nah. Look at the grinding, the body grinding machine in the background. It's like a corpse tractor.
What is that for? Are they grinding up the bodies to make necro?
I don't know, you get it from bodies. So maybe. Maybe it's just like Soylent Green.
Soylent Green is people.
It's people. Well, that's Soylent Green. It's people. Hey, it's people.
I'm telling you right now. That Soylent Green is people.
I just punch this car. I can just punch this car.
I used to set my alarm clock to wake up. Like, you know how you can set your alarm clock to wake up to the radio, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, one day, they were playing. It was at night when I woke up, and they were playing a radio drama version of that movie, Soylent Green movie.
Oh yeah.
And I woke up to Soylent Green is people. That line.
Wow. Huh.
That's how I found out about it, and it got stuck in my head for a long time. Soylent Green is people. That was like the first thing I heard when I woke up.
You're invincible. Oh God.
Of course, a classic way to get rid of bodies was to actually feed them to pigs. Like, a pig can eat a human body in like a few minutes. Like, it's crazy. Actually, around here, there was a famous murder case in this area wherein was about a guy who was feeding his victims to pigs. Remember that story?
Oh, no, actually.
Yeah, it was big news around here for a while. Around here.
When was that?
I don't know, like 10 years ago.
Oh.
He fed his victims to pigs, and then he actually sold the pigs, and like people ate the pigs that ate the people.
Ugh.
I mean, it probably doesn't mean anything, but
yeah, well, I mean,
it's weird.
That's a bit, morally, I think that's just like a bit too much to consider. Like, you might as well stop eating plants because they ate human corpses. Whoa! Jesus! Don't pull that out of nowhere. Yeah, do that. Stop you're like me. You just won't stop jump kicking. Ugh. Ah, God, nothing beats the jump kick. If this was the fight, if this was a fighting game, it'd be shit. Oh, God. No, don't kill me now. This is retarded. Yeah, do that instead.
That's some good necro.
Wait, what?
Oh my god, she smells like piss. Or the sores. Oh my god. This is great.
And, just threw a syringe into the other one and turned it green. I don't know what that's all about.
I'm at least glad that you're allowed to play this. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
I know.
for a while it was pretty touch and go there in the 90s. I remember a lot of people used to complain about violent video games.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you can't play this in Germany. Like, honestly, you probably can't.
Yeah. Even though, like, in the 40s, Germany probably would have loved this game.
Yeah, good times.
Ah, yeah, the good old 40s. Almost as good as the 1910s. This is pretty much what it was like.
Yeah, I was alive then. I remember it. It was like this.
Come on. Ah. Nearly escaped. Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, whoa. What the? I couldn't even register what was in front of me.
Oh, it's got the good old AK-47 there. That's good.
Funny
It
though.
never hits, never jams, as they say.
Hmm. I don't know what to do here. This is crazy. Just pick this up. Alright, alright. Funny though, said that like 3 times. In the 90s, everyone was making violent video games, yet you weren't allowed to. And now you're allowed to, but it's just not cool anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Nowadays, cruelty is just it's usually approached with a straight face. I mean, unless you're Doom and stuff like that, but just the majority trend is more like down to earth and serious.
Yeah, third-person walking simulators with over-the-shoulder camera and just sections where you have to walk slow to get some exposition.
Mm-hmm.
I love those games.
Oh man, I love when the first showing of a game is someone walking down a path slowly, talking to someone. That's what I want.
That was pretty much like everything at E3 last year. Just constant, like, these really.
You had to look around for interesting mechanics because they weren't in the forefront. That's for sure.
These games are mature, okay? They're thinking man's games, alright? They explore complex issues. Okay? So that's why we're walking straight in a really locked down path so that they can like really heavily polygonally cull the game world so it looks amazing, but you can't go off the
load the next
you can't
area.
go off one path. Yeah, that's what it is. That's why those games look really, really good for the hardware they're on, because you can't actually look behind anything.
Yeah. God, I'm not very hopeful about the next God of War. That was one of the.
That's exactly what was in my mind when I was explaining this too. I was thinking about that. Doesn't it come out in April?
When I talked about it too, yeah. It's that was also one of those over the top gory games. It was fun because of its because it just took something that like normally you treat seriously, like the Greek mythology, and just turned it into total cartoon bullshit.
Bro, we're explaining father-son dynamics and meaningful concepts, okay, bro? Come on, like grow up. It's time games be considered art, okay?
Halfway through the third game, they decided that it's not cartoon bullshit. Even though like he like Kratos in that very same game, I think plunges his thumbs into Poseidon or something's eyeballs. You know, just it's a game about family.
They say that every time in behind-the-scenes Star Wars videos. Constantly. It's about family. It's such a cop-out.
Yeah.
I feel that's how a lot of indie games are made now. They start with some highbrow concept and then they work backwards, right? I wanted to make a game about brotherhood.
And now it's like it's a first-person scrolling shooter or some weird stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, in the East, they just approach this so differently. Like they have this unique understanding that video games are just games in Japan. I noticed we're so full of ourselves over here.
Well, right now Japan is just like mobile games kind of taking over. They're just a means of producing dopamine. That's what a lot of people consider them to be.
Well, I don't think it's 100% true. I mean, Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out. I mean, not that I'm probably not going to play that, right? But I mean,
well, of course, it's not 100% true. They're still making. My point is, most of the profit comes from gacha spin-offs.
Yeah, I know what
Which
you mean.
everyone has one now.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And Gacha's been around for so long that it's like culturally acceptable at this point. It's weird. I mean, I'd probably play it if I were there. I'd probably see how it worked.
Yeah, it's used as sort of a secondary source of income for companies, but it also gets like 3 times as many players as just because they're free. 3 times as many players as the main games.
Yeah, but see, we in the West, EA took that to another level. Okay. Apparently now Disney is looking for another developer to handle its games.
What's that sound? Yeah, you gotta fight the meat tractor. Well, you gotta fight somebody using it. This guy's just too big to do any damage on him, so you gotta kind of knock him into the saw. Yes. Let me kill these guys first. Yeah, I forget how to do this.
I wish instead of having that sword or whatever, you had a metal baseball bat.
It is a metal baseball bat.
I thought it was a friggin' sword.
It's a baseball bat. Like I said, bladed weapons do, like, insane amounts of damage, so they're hard to find. It's usually like, hard metal shit. Ah, damn it. Come on.
I wish you could get a plank of wood with a nail in it. That'd be cool.
Yeah. It's probably one of those. Couldn't turn down an opportunity like that. Near here. That. Oh, God. Wait, what? Hold on, what? There's a time limit? Oh. Ooh, it's tough. There you go. Grind that spine. There you go.
Man, it looks hilarious grinding them up against that. Like, how did they survive it?
I don't. Well, you don't survive. That's for sure.
They can get grounded up a little bit and come out and be okay. That's weird.
Yeah. It's just a flesh wound. Just a missing spine or two shouldn't hurt anybody. Train station.
Ah, the classic signs. Siton. Kawak Yakna.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Road signs. Going to the capital.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna Bolshevik it up.
Let's get it's. I saw the thing that said this is 1986, so I don't know what.
Yeah.
Like this poor guy, like he's only got 3 years left.
Yeah.
He's. I don't know who the hell was left straggling on at this point, really.
It's oh, okay. I didn't know it was playing. Thought that was a cutscene. Thought that was a cutscene punch. That guy's smoking an actual cigarette. Get him out of here.
Holy shit! Where'd he get that? Like, imagine if you just woke up here and you had to figure out where that train was going, and you had, and you were looking at that sign and you were just done for.
Yeah.
They're just watching it like it's it seems weird. Huh. That guy over there playing with his glasses.
Oh yeah.
What's this? What's going on here?
That guy with the wide frog-like head. It's special.
It looks like an Earthbound character somehow.
Yeah. damn. These guys are beefy. These are some big Bufords. I don't know if I can take this many big Bufords. Man, I love how beat 'em ups just put you in like a semi-climactic plot encounter and you just end up fighting for like 7 minutes. Just wave after wave, the same guy. No, no, don't do that. Things work. Yeah. God. We're not going to be able to revolve without you. Wait, so if it's called a revolution, then if you're active in the revolution, does that mean you're revolving?
Maybe, because I mean, tires RPM is revolutions per minute.
These people's faces. Just like... You know what these are? These are a lazy indie game face on a non-lazy indie game body. It's like you got decent sprite work up until the head, and then you got like 3 vertical line, 3 horizontal line. Check some shit. We're at an hour and a half. How far we can get in this stage. Oh, gas. Jeez. Do that. Oh, don't do this. Okay. Hey.
Is this still on the train?
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like it. Look how big this train is.
Got multiple. I think we're gonna die from poison. Got multiple shipping containers. Just and you still have room to walk.
This must be one of those double wide trains that runs on 2 tracks.
I see. Yeah.
Has a really hard time on turns.
Mm-hmm. It's multi-track drifting 100% of the time. This chainsaw. Oh, oh dear. Wait, what? That guy survived a chainsaw attack. A bit much.
Honestly, I was kind of waiting for a chainsaw. Like,
Yeah.
I was wondering
It was only natural.
why the game didn't have one, but I guess it has one.
Yes, chainsawing hookers.
That's the only way to enjoy hookers.
That's what they really mean when they say want to have a good time. It's no one
Yeah.
gets it right.
Yeah, what they mean is that you take the chainsaw, you start between their legs, and then you go directly upward until their body is in 2 pieces. Feels great. But you gotta keep dilating after that, so it's kind of hard.
Oh, jeez. Now
I'm gonna
that's just
dilate
weird.
every day. I chainsawed myself, and I gotta dilate every day to make sure it doesn't heal.
Oh. Now, I don't think this is the kind of stream to talk about such gross things. This is a Christian stream.
Oh man, you got 3 of them at once.
I think I gotta protect the walkie-talkie.
Can't you just destroy it?
Yeah, I know.
Like, why couldn't you just chainsaw the walkie-talkie?
That's a nice touch. You can kick the staff's hats off.
I'm glad your shadow isn't just a circle. That's good.
Yeah. What? This is great. Friggin' escort mission for a pickup item. It's fun. Might be able to destroy it. But then they pick it up. Escape this shit.
I find it hard to believe that you're just getting beat up by these two old men. They look really old.
Oh God! Oh God! What? This is horrible.
There's a guy up there in the bunk bed watching the whole time. Pretty funny. Oh man, I love shit in games like this, right? Where you're playing, and then the mechanics of playing change for one mission, and it's impossible.
Yeah. Well, I can't heal, because if I heal, I drop it. I can't use, like, I can't throw enemies, I think.
My favorite one like this is
get hit too much.
My favorite example of this is the asteroid shooting minigame in Dead Space. That was awesome.
I got so frustrated by that.
That was like my whole childhood. Just playing a game and having a good time. Having a good time playing a game when I was young. And then knowing that eventual impossible mission was coming.
Yeah.
I was just so angry. Some of these... It was usually escort missions too. Drive me bananas. Man, I used to have such a hard time with the old GTA games. Remember Vice City and San Andreas? Mm-hmm. You just get to these missions that are just impossible because the way the game world works, there can be something in your way.
Yeah.
Right? And it's just so stupid. Like, I remember San Andreas, there was this one mission where I had to chase a guy on a bicycle. And I just couldn't do it. It's just impossible. Of course, there's that legendary mission where all you had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the hardest mission.
And
I remember when
101
games.
is terrible too for that.
Yeah.
I just couldn't stand anything at one point. It's nothing but the whole game is nothing but that. It's got these rock solid, really deep base like combat mechanics, but it never uses them because it's too busy just fucking with your head.
Man, I remember when games were just like bad. Like they just didn't give a fuck. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people talk about like they, go on nostalgically about the past and how the games were all great and whatever. Well, that's not really necessarily true because I don't know if you remember this, but do you remember when games like 3D games where you were walking around and there was a platform you could see below you, right?
No.
And you jump down to that platform, but really you just die. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
I was playing Neo the other day, and I looked down and there was this platform below me, right?
Yeah.
And I was wondering if I could jump down to that, and it turned out I could, right? And I was like, oh, I remember when games wouldn't let you do that,
Yeah.
right? Remember when there was like fake floors, and it was really past the boundary where you die? It sucked.
In places in Sonic Adventure that really look like a floor that you can land on and just go right through.
Yeah, Sonic Adventure was the worst for that. Yet, I'm always playing Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 down here. I just turned them on the Dreamcast and I start playing. And I don't know why.
Well, they're not intolerable. They're not bad. I mean, they're bad by any standard, but at the same time, they're not. It's really... It's hard to tell whether they're actually worth your time or not.
Yeah, back in Sonic Adventure 1, in the first stage, what was it, Emerald Coast? Remember how that day I was playing it, and you were looking at it, and we found out there was two suns?
Oh, yeah.
How did that slip by?
Oh.
Oh, somebody's watching. They just commented in the chat. Oh, who's that?
Boy,
Who's that?
it's Greg.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. Hello.
It's Gregory. Wow.
Yeah, see, I wish people on YouTube wouldn't make a video, like stream a video, right? And then say it's live, but then it not really be live. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're just a playback of something. And confusing old people who don't understand the difference between live and when something is just streaming a video. And they can't understand, they're in the comments talking, and they can't understand why the person playing or whatever can't talk back to them.
Yeah.
I hate that. Why are you allowed to do that? It's like there's so many videos where it's just like live, but it's not live. They're just streaming a video.
Uh-huh.
But see, this is live, and this is how you know, because I can respond to the chat, right?
Yeah. Well, because, people, like, we don't do it, I'm sure, but, people actually go to YouTube and just click trending and then, let it play. You know, just watch whatever's next. The, recommended list. And they'll come across this stuff eventually.
Yeah, it's weird that you can just let YouTube play forever and just let it take you somewhere. It's really strange.
It's a good idea. It appeals to people who just want to watch what's on and don't care if it's good or not.
Yeah, it reminds me of how TV
Man,
used
this
to be
is
when I was
cool.
little.
Yeah.
Of course, it's probably not a good idea to sit a baby in front of YouTube. Don't do that.
Yeah, I'd never recommend that. This is a really cool gimmick. There's a bar that moves along the bottom of the screen. You have to jump over it. It's just, after trying to protect that remote, this seems like an amazingly brilliant idea.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Right, we're here now.
It'd be cool if you could duck under it, though, somehow.
Probably dash through it or something.
How did this guy get here?
Well, I killed every single person, so there wasn't much in his way. My next plan is to murder every person in Russia
That's a lot of people.
with my bare hands.
Wow, this looks pretty cool. Look at the moon back there.
Yeah.
I wonder how realistic. I wonder how realistic the moon phases are in Kingdom Come Delivery.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm a stickler for a good moon, and very few games have it. Like, very few games actually have moons that go through phases. Like, no one considers it. Like, most games, the moon comes up and it's always full. Man, that would be cool if Kingdom Come had that, like, it went from, like, a crescent to a gibbous to a full moon and then back over time.
Maybe. They might have actually done that. Because games like that are the types of games where, you know, if you pick up a potato and put it in boiling water, it'll actually boil. But, you know, actually trying to hit someone with a sword is impossible. It makes the game crash. That kind of thing.
People were talking about the combat being good, but I never really spoiled anything about it yet. But people are talking about the combat.
Yeah,
it's fun.
It's janky and it crashes a lot, but it's sort of as open-ended as they were hoping it was going to be.
Well, it's European, so of course it's crashes. It's Eurojank. I'm seeing that term come up a lot now. Well, unfortunately,
Eurojank is the likes of pretty much all the CRPGs of the past, which were all like, you know, they really stood the test of time, as long as they were fixed by mods.
Yeah, I bet Kingdom Come is going to be amazing after a while. People fix it. I heard about someone playing Kingdom Come and they tried to steal something from a house and the dogs caught them. So they ran away and then killed the dog somewhere. They killed the dog somewhere, right? And then they came back and that house had locked its door.
Oh, wow.
And I was amazed at how we didn't see that yet.
I heard
how come I never realized that before? Like in Skyrim, if you go into a house, try to steal stuff and leave, you can get back in.
Yeah.
Why is that? I never noticed it till now, and they said the people in the Kingdom Come lock their doors.
I heard someone actually complaining that it was too hard to rob people. That's quite nice.
Well, it should be. It should be the hardest thing to do.
Yeah. You shouldn't, like, because in Elder Scrolls you can just swipe everything, as long as you're not, like, role-playing as a morally, upstanding character. You can get away with whatever you want. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you can just You can just blow into town like a whirlwind, steal everything in the night, and leave.
Yeah. Take every lock without any skill because it's a minigame.
And the people wake up in the morning with no items anywhere.
Yeah, and they don't care. Oh, here we're dodging trains. Wow. Here's some sturdy Russian infrastructure here.
Oh my god, it's just the whole rail shaking around.
Yeah, I haven't fought a boss in a long time. I'm sick of mashing square.
Man, people are just getting obliterated by trains. It's really like this in India.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Like,
it's accurate.
The train stations in India got like body parts everywhere. I don't know if you know.
Well, I mean, looking at their driving, I'm sure that's true.
Yeah, I've seen it before. Like people get on a train and nobody pays attention to how many people a train will hold, so they'll just hang on the outside. And it's a common occurrence to have somebody fall off the train and just land on the tracks.
And then they'll shit on it.
Yeah, to clean up the body, they shit on it.
Oh my god. I don't know how I survived that. Stop throwing dirty syringes at me. It's very morbid.
Imagine if you could just like fill a syringe with AIDS and then just fill a bunch of them like that and just throw them around.
Stop.
Everybody's getting paused. Pause needles.
Let's pause it up.
You got a pause gun. Just shoots pause blood everywhere.
This level would be fun to speedrun. You just horde enemies together and take them all out. Oh my god. Damn it, can't do that anymore. Okay. Whoa. I'm just loving how long every single thing takes. God.
Thank God he has night vision goggles.
I know.
How else would he see?
I know I can't see. He just got the brightness on his monitor turned too low. Jeez. Oh, please stop. Okay.
Can you survive getting ran over by that train?
I have been.
That's hilarious.
I have a lot of health. Okay, I think I know what to do. Oh my god, this... Ah. Howdy.
Why wouldn't he just take his night vision goggles off if the flash grenade's messing him up?
So they'd mess him up either way. That's what
Well,
they're
the flash
for.
grenade. If the flash grenade isn't screwing you up,
Oh, I'm... Oh my god, these people.
you're
No.
probably drunk, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Oh my god, I gotta deal with guns, I gotta deal with this guy up my ass all the time.
Don't you save in Kingdom Come by drinking? Something like that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think you gotta use like special alcohol. Like a special brand will save your game. It's stupid anyway, you gotta either...
Actually, it kind of makes sense if you think about it, because you save before you do something stupid, right?
I guess. Yeah.
So really, it's like he's drinking for confidence. Think about it, right? Like, well, I'm about to do something really crazy, so I better save my game and drink this alcohol. Right? I'm gonna get some liquid courage.
Yeah. Okay. Here. That's how you do that.
I can't believe that game came out. It's amazing.
I know, it was a Kickstarter too.
Yeah, and the game works, and it's good. That's crazy. That's crazy talk.
And it's selling. That's even more crazy.
Like the System Shock remake. You hear about that?
Yeah, that...
They had to shut
decided-
everything down and retool.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Decided
friggin'
to change
feature
the art
creep,
style.
man. Yeah, it was feature creep. It's a classic example. They did too well on Kickstarter. They got $1 million, and they let feature creep take over the whole development process until you got to a point where there was like no way to finish it. At least they were smart enough to cut their losses. Yeah, it's probably really smart of them to just say, like, okay, we gotta stop now, right? It's really easy to let a dev cycle drag on for 10 years.
Yeah, got him. Wow.
Like, Resident Evil 2, before it came out, like, it was scrapped when it was, like, over half done. And then they made the Resident Evil 2 that we got. Like,
Ugh.
the old Resident Evil 2 was terrible, and they realized it, like, way too late, and they were like, screw it. And then they got rid of the whole thing and started again.
Yeah. God.
Resident Evil 1.5.
Imagine how many games that were just like almost done, and then they just
Wasn't
came
wasn't
to terms
Half-Life
with the
2
fact that it was just
like
crap.
that?
What?
Wasn't Half-Life 2 like that?
I don't know.
Didn't they like scrap the whole thing and start again?
time to finish this foot. Oh, I unlocked a stage. God, these levels are long. There's only like 5 or 6 of them, I think. But yeah, I think that's enough for today. I literally saved the revolution, so we're good.
Oh wow, that's great. It's a good thing.
Very good.
So yeah, that's a stream.
Mm-hmm.
There's these funny looking guys. We're gonna miss out on. Those Mother Russia bleeds. Makes me want to kill myself.
But that's the intention.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah. All right.